Well, I'm super excited today because I'm in Tokyo. I have this gorgeous view out here. And today I am talking about how much an average video makes on YouTube. My average, I guess. I don't know about everybody else's average, but mine. And we're going to look at the numbers. Hey everybody, welcome back to Drawbridge Finance. My name's Levi Woods, and can you believe it's been 3 years? It's been 3 years and 1 month since I started this channel. I can't believe it. I can't believe how many people are on board with following me and my financial journey. I know a lot of you that have been around for a while, you know that I retired just 2 months ago, or I retired. I mean, I'm still gonna work contracts because I love my job. I work in the film industry and I love to do that. But I have the ability to be able to work and travel and do the things that I want to do in my life. I want to talk to you about my journey, the last 3 years of becoming I guess I'm an above average YouTuber. I just looked it up. I wanted to know how many YouTube channels are there? Well, I guess there's 31 million YouTube channels currently. People all around the world are creating YouTube channels and uploading 500 hours of video every minute. I can't even believe that. That's like such a staggering number. So thank you so much for joining me, all of you guys, all my 26,000 subscribers. I mean, it is awesome to have you here because we're gonna get rich together. That's the goal of this channel. Social Blade is a little app that tells you a little bit of data. Now you can see on there, my subscriber rank is 474,000 and my Social Blade rank is 987,000. So if I take that information and I do a little bit of math, so according to Social Blade, I rank in the top 3.2% of all YouTubers everywhere on the planet. That's pretty good, I think. I mean, I was a bit shocked at that. I thought I was a little bit more average than that, but 3% is pretty good. And according to numbers of subscribers, I'm in the top 1.5% of the 31 million channels, which I guess is pretty good. That's above average. And again, I thought I was right on target. Super easy for me to show you the basics of how many views I'm getting and what's going on here. Looking good. Your channel got 56,000 views in the last 28 days. That's similar to the normal 48,000 to 59,000 that your channel usually gets. Watch times, estimated revenue. Here's the big one that everybody wants to see. How much money do I make? But it's like $29, $21, $18. Now this is per day, and this is all of the videos combined. Now the interesting thing about this, and what I want to show you guys, is how YouTube works and how the money is actually made, because nobody seems to do this on these videos. I have this one video that makes me $309 a month currently, and the second video makes $102 per month. And that's in the last 28 days, that's the average. Now the rest of the videos don't make a lot of money. They make very little, in fact. So what I want to show you guys is how I look at every single video, and we're going to do an analytical chart on it. It's actually pretty cool. It's a fun little project. The first thing I've done is I've exported the data. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that. It's easy to do, but I'm going to look at a giant list. There's video title on the left. Then there's the video publish time. Now that's really important because what I'm trying to do is compare the videos to one another. And unless we know that the date that it was published, we can't actually analyze the data in any way. So the first thing we're gonna look at is how much revenue we've made. Well, I'll tell you the total right there at the top. I made $16,808, and this is US dollars, and that's so far over the last 3 years. I've had 2.3 million monetized playbacks, and my average CPM, which is the amount of money that I receive per 1,000 views, is around $13.3. So these are dollar figures here. And so what I did was I added a couple columns to this. So what I wanted to know was how many days it had been published. My best video, which has made me $10,000, yeah, that's right, one video, I made $10,000. I published 1,094 days ago. It gives me an average revenue per month of $293. That's over the whole 3 years. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we were just looking at this, and here's that video. It's the top earning video. Right now, it's actually only making me $102 per month. That video made me a lot of money way back when. I can show you. First 6 months, it was making 0 cents per day, 0 cents per day, it was making nothing. And then all of a sudden it started to take off, and at the peak, 83 bucks. I made $83 in 1 day off that video. Anyways, it kind of calmed down, and as you can see, it's dwindled off over time. The video is older, it just doesn't get quite as many views, and I don't expect that any video is going to continue to just make the same amount of money over time. So one of the things that YouTube likes us to do is upload on a regular schedule. And so that's what I want to know today is when I upload on a regular schedule, what is the average that a video of mine is going to make? And because you'd be surprised at how low it is. This little chart I made up. So Drawbridge Finance, what we're looking at is the inception date was January 7th, 2017. Total to date, I've made 146 videos, and the average days between videos is 7.8. So I upload just over once a week. That's my goal, is to upload at least once a week. I know I've been slacking lately. Sorry about that. Anyways, what I want to do is I want to just get some raw data. What is my average monthly income per video? And I want to populate these out. So I'm going to do it in 3 different ways. I'm going to look at the average of all the videos. Then I'm going to look at a 2 standard deviation moves. That's the average income from 95% of my videos. Then I'm going to look at a single standard deviation, which is the average income from 68% of my videos. The bulk of my videos are going to fall into that. 68% of them fall into that category. And then we can kind of get an average, and we can look at that and say, how much can we expect to make, or how much can I expect to make in the future? This chart right now is organized by the estimated revenue. It's this column right here. So the top video made me $10,000. The next video made me $2,000. Well, the third video of the 146 videos that I've made has only made me $283. You can imagine if I scroll down to the bottom of this chart that I have videos that made me almost nothing. So here's one that was published almost a year ago, and it only made me $1.85. My return on investment time-wise is actually really, really small in that case. So what I've done is I've actually color-coded this side, and because this is the revenue per month. This is historical. These are actual numbers. So the revenue per month on that top video is around 293. I showed you before, it's only making 109 right now. The second best videos made an average of $214 per month. And then all of a sudden we drop down to $7. It's a substantial difference all of a sudden. But if you look further down, there are videos up here like this one, investing $10,000, that actually makes me $24 a month. So there's a little bit of deviation. And that's one thing that I really want to impart on you guys is standard deviation. It is one of the most important mathematical equations that we can use in investments because it shows the broad base, the broad spectrum of what we should expect as an average. Let's total them all up and then divide by 146. Well, the average video of all of them combined makes me about $5.66 per month. Now what I want to do is look at these standard deviations. That's what I really wanted to calculate. A 2 standard deviation move is 95%. So if I take off 2.5% of the videos on the top side and 2.5% of the videos on the bottom side, so that's these yellow ones here, and way down at the bottom, it's these 4 red ones, then I want to look at the average of the 95% of the videos. And so that's what I've done. This calculation here is $2.19. 95% of my videos that I release make me an average of $2.19 per month. That's math, and the math doesn't lie. We know that. That's one of my personal rules of investing. 68% of my videos, so that's going to be the blue section of this chart, works out to $1.82 per month. Now I know for those of you guys who watch my channel all the time, you know that I use standard deviation charts all the time. I use it for option plays because I know that theoretically we're gonna see a stock price either rise up or drop down within a certain cone, within a certain time frame. And I just wanna show you how this works on other sets of data. Because if we apply a bell curve to this chart, we're going to see that the majority of my income in this case, up to $300 per month, all happens in this very, very end section. So these are what's called an outlier. These are videos that are outside of the normal distribution curve. When we take those outliers out, the curve normalizes a little bit better. If you look at this chart, the scale on it is 0 to 300. This chart has only 2 standard deviation data. It's cut out the top 4 videos and the bottom 4 videos. And you can see that it automatically reduces the scale. Now the scale is from 0 to only $30. This is a lot more realistic. You can see the bulk of my videos, this is 95% of my videos, fall in this range where they make less than $30 per month. In fact, a good majority of them make under $7.50. Now that we've taken a look at some of those numbers, let's go back to this little chart and I'm going to say, well, how long does it take to make $100? That's really what I want to know because that would be about minimum wage. It takes me about 8 hours to produce a video. By the time I have created the charts for it, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, promoted it, done all of these things, it takes me a full day. So it's about 8 hours. And I want to know, in order for me to recoup that time versus value, because everything has a value, as everything is measurable, how much time does it take for that video to actually recoup? If we look at the middle 68%, or an average video, it makes $1.82 per month, which means it takes 55 months. That is almost 5 years to make $100. That's pretty poor return. If we look at 95% of the videos, so this is most of them, this is almost all of my videos, they make $2.19 per month. It takes 45.6 months. That's almost 4 years. And then if we include all of the outliers, the average $5.66 per month works out to 17.7 months, or about 18 months, which means it's a year and a half before I make $100. So as you can see, even as an above average YouTuber, it is extremely difficult to make money, like make an actual living at YouTube. And that's why I don't make videos all the time. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber part-time because I want to help you guys. And I want to share with you fun things that I like to do, like math equations, because I'm crazy like that. But that's what I like to do. The majority of my time and the money that I make is done with trading. And that's where I spend my time. I trade, and then that's why Patreon's so great, because all of my patrons follow my trades and they can see exactly where I'm making money or losing money. But YouTube itself barely makes anything. Now I'm going to do this exact same analyzation on another one of my channels, which is far smaller, which is Drawbridge Props and Armory. That channel is way more fun. If you guys don't know about my other channel, I'll put a link up here. It is way more fun. It's got like our Japan travel adventures. It's got samurai armor museum tours on it right now. I've been doing some really fun videos over there, and it's all about building and making things with my hands, because I'm kind of one of those left brain, right brain people where I'm like, I love numbers and I love math and I love making money, but then I have this super creative side as well. So I have to kind of keep those two things separated on the two separate channels. But anyways, I hope you guys found this insightful and enjoyable, a little breakdown of how much money I can expect for a video like this to make me in the future. And if you're considering making a YouTube channel or creating one, I mean, go for it. Just don't do it for the money, because it's really tough to make a living off of YouTube. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. See you guys very soon. Let's get rich together.